Hi, I wanted to share with you my top 10 favorite crochet stitches that I've done on my channel, and all those links for those stitches are listed down below. The first one is the Jasmine Stitch Tutorial. This is one of my favorites because I love how it looks like a star when it's finished, and you can do it in multicolors and it really makes it stand out. Um, that picture is how it looks when it's finished, and the link for that is listed down below. Now the next stitch that is one of my favorites as well is the Tunisian stitch, and that one you need a crochet knitting hook. It's a long hook that has a crochet hook on the end of it, and when it's finished it does look similar to a knit stitch. The stitch is very tight. I've done many of those stitches, different types of ways of doing the Tunisian on like the crochet knitting hook. So that is another one that is one of my favorites, and it's listed down below in my description, and the link is down there. And so the next one that is one of my favorites is the waffle stitch, and of course, hence the name, it looks like a waffle when finished, and it's done in multiples of 3 plus 2. When I created the video, I forgot to state that fact, that it is done in multiples of 3 plus 2. So that link for that one is listed down below. It looks really cool when it's finished. It's great for blankets or maybe washcloths. The other stitch that I find very pretty is the Solomon's Lover's Knot stitch. It has like a lace whole effect to it when it's finished, and it is great for like shawls or a scarf, and that is another great one. The link for that is down below. And another stitch that is really pretty is the Interlock stitch, and you create these, it looks like they're hugging, the stitches do, and you have to overlap your chains to create like an interlock look to it. It looks really cool when it's finished, and it's really pretty when it's done in multiple colors. It's great for shawls, and I really had fun creating that type of stitch because it's so unique. You don't really see that type of stitch very often. Okay, and another type of stitch that I enjoyed creating, and it looks really cool when it's finished, is the Beet stitch. And this one is great for, like, you could do it with washcloths or blankets, and it has like a really cool look to it. Kind of looks like a little mini tornadoes for those bead stitches that are in between the stitches. It looks really cool. And another one of my favorites is the Interlac stitch. Now this one was probably one of my most challenging type of stitches that I've ever learned and then wanted to teach. My last was the second part of the video because it's so long to teach it. And there's so many pieces to it, so yeah, I would consider it more of an advanced type of stitch. But it looks really cool when it's done. It has like a checkered effect type of look to it when it's done. It looks great for blankets. And it's more of an advanced stitch, so it takes a lot of practice to create that type of stitch. Okay, so the link for that is listed down below. My next one is the ripple stitch. It looks really cool for blankets. It's great to do it in like 3 to 4 different colors. It kind of reminds me, it's kind of like the, I mean, I guess ripple would be a great way to describe it. It reminds me of my one other Afghan that I've created, which was the brown and white and cream blanket that I really liked. It has that ripple look to it. Okay, so another type of stitch is the shell stitch. This can be done in different ways for a shell type of stitch. This one I created a blanket for it. I created a video for it, so if you're interested in that one, I liked how the shells came together and gave it that tight shell look to it. so the blanket isn't very holey. It has like very tight stitches, but you can still see the pattern of the shell when it's finished, and it really looks nice when it's finished. Last but not least is the block stitch. This one is great for blankets as well. You could even do washcloths with this if you wanted to. It looks really cool when you use two different colors. That color that's in between the stitch really pops and looks nice when it's finished. So those are my top 10 favorites. All the links, of course, like I have said, is listed down below. If you have any that you would like for me to try or you want to share, please list it down below in the description. Tell me which one is your favorite. And thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you're not already a subscriber.